This is my favorite episode of the season thus far because it just, as you talked about, has echoes of American Horror Story. You see Remy, a character within a character. You see him fully invested in this role. It's personal. You know, the volume is at a 10, and he's all in. He's all in with this guy. And as you can see, he's like a dog with a bone, and he's not letting go. Because he wants justice. And I feel like he feels he's not getting the exact justice he needs with his brother's case. And I think that's triggering something at the same time with these kids being kidnapped and having to deal with their parents, lying to their parents about, it all worked out great. And then becoming this priest, if you will, echoes of the Exorcist in there, this whole mishmash of things that just, it's a boiling point for him. Sort of intrinsic in many ways because I had been raised, in the Catholic faith and went to Catholic schools and been around many priests and Jesuits. And so I don't think I had to do much but just sort of tap into it because it was there. Honestly, and that's what you want. You don't want to have to do a ton of research because it's just part of you. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I put on that priest, that collar and that uniform, if you will, I was this guy. And it also gives, I think, Remy a license to be someone different. And sometimes when you do this character work, it happened to me a few times in my career. Ryan Murphy's Hollywood. I got lost in a character, if you will, and you never know when that's going to happen. The Clovitch Killer was a movie I did. I played a serial killer. I got lost in that. And then this priest showed up, and I got out of the way, and he took over. And that's the magic fairy dust that you never know when it's going to happen. And that happened in this episode. I just got out of the way and he took over and I let him go. That's a good question. I think that, you always bring yourself into things. Any role, you have to bring yourself into it. Otherwise it's no good. Mm-hmm. You don't have a feeling for it. You're not connected to it. And people know that. This crime world, if you will, has always been something that, like I did on Organized Crime, like I did on American Horror Story, this is a world that I understand. Yeah. And I think, when you understand something, you can play it. When you don't understand something, that's when you get in trouble. So I understand this, for better or for worse. Yeah. I do understand this. I would love that. I would love to combine the entire universe of Dick Wolf. I've done the Law and Orders. I could definitely do that again. I could show up on all the Chicagos. I'd like to get them all. I'd like to. Here I am. I'm doing the crossover now of all the FBIs. Right. I'm going to handle that. And now just the Chicagos are left.